What is up, TY gang? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, but you know, I've been doing some things. So I have a special guest with me. Introduce yourself.
Socials is Band Up Nunu. Everybody else know I'm King Kiani, East Side.
This is my boyfriend Silas. Like, get it right. Man. What do you mean? So, this is my boyfriend, and if y'all see my last video, I told y'all I was gonna do a video with him, like do a story time on how we met. Today is our 1 year anniversary. Yes, we started dating and talking on 420. Like, look, to everybody who know what 420 is, yes, like. We was meant to be. We was soulmates, so it is what it is. It was what it was. So, we're going to do a story time on how we met. He's going to tell his version, and then I'm going to tell my version.
Oh, I gotta go first.
Yeah, I told you he was going to go first. So, he's going to tell his version, and I'm going to tell my version. And, yeah, so you see how we got together. And just to let everybody know, this is something everybody always wanted to know, how we got together, how we've been together, because obviously we moved really quick. And if y'all see my last video, we, yes, indeed, moved quick as hell. But that's okay. You feel me? So, I'm going to let you go first. So, we got some Hennessy just to make the mood better and stuff like that. So, you know. But, okay. So, go ahead. Tell your version.
I gotta be how I was to reminisce the right way. Right?
Oh, you're funny.
So, normal little regular day. I was at work. I was working at a little used auto parts spot. And I used to be there about 7 to 5. Latest would be like 7 to 6 type shit. And sorry, my bad for cussing. But I'll be there from like 7 to 6. So that day it was like a regular typical 7 to 6. Get off work. I'm like, boom, it's 420. Me and my cousin work together. So me and her, every time we get off work, it's like we at your crib, we at my crib. Who crib we finna go to, you know what I mean, who we pulling up on. So we got off that day, we like, it's 420, what we doing? We thought we was like, we just got paid, let's go, you know, we go kick it in the crib for the night while it's daytime. Once nightfall hits, you know it's something popping like DTA, you know, downtown Minneapolis, you know, uptown, or, you know, it's something always popping somewhere, like we gonna fall into something. And then her coach ended up hitting her up. Her little volleyball coach or something.
So her volleyball coach happens to be my friend Tati. I just want to let that be known. Me and Tati know each other because I know her sister. So me and Tati been friends for years. So that's how I came about of going to the party. The party was at Tati's house. So continue.
So when she hit her up, she like, I'm throwing like a little 420 party / little get together. She had a chef coming through that was cooking. She was like, it was just gonna be friends vibes. If we had, it was like a BYOB type. So we pull up, we hit the L. She grabbed some Remy and some other stuff, and I grabbed some 1738. I ain't know what type of night it was really gonna be. So we pull up, everybody had variety of things. She had Henny, somebody else had Douce, somebody had Pink Whitney.
Ew.
Yeah. And
That's
then
nasty.
somebody else had Crown. Disgusting. You feel me? Like, the little chef was in there cooking it up. We all was chilling. So it's like, it was really a vibe. And what caught her eye at first was when nobody at the party knew how to roll woods. And the nigga who was talking about, the dude who was saying like, oh, I know how to roll woods.
Terrible. He was terrible at rolling them. So anybody, I'm not good at rolling.
Bro put a half a G in.
Yeah, like wood, he was bogus as hell.
Backwood.
But I don't know how to roll them. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I do know how to roll them. So therefore, if a wood is somewhat in the function, I'm gonna let somebody else roll it because I don't know how, but I barely smoke them, so that's why I don't know how. Anything else, I do. So.
As they're having the conversation and the debate and the going back and forth, trying to figure out, like, who's going to do this? I don't know how to do this. I'm ending the rolling of one. Like, I'm finishing up rolling one, and my cousin looked at me and was like, you ain't gonna say nothing? He know how to roll up. And I was like, I do. You feel me? So everybody got to pass me their woods. I ended up rolling about 4 different packs, probably, because in the midst of me rolling the first 2, dude ass left. Dude left and went to the store, got some more, and came back and handed me up. It was like, here, do these 2. I'm like, all right, so end up doing all of that. That's so pretty much every time I would finish rolling, once somebody alighted, it would be a rotation. We all going, we all drinking our own little bottles, everybody passing it around to the people that they like, you want to try a shot? Go ahead, you know, so we just kicking it. And then I seen some cards on the table. So when I seen them cards, you know, it's just like being like the little, what is it, like the ADHD, ADD, the little, like you got to touch stuff. So I grab the cards and get to shuffling the cards, and in the midst of shuffling the cards, she was like, you know how to play spades? And then the dude across from her was like, y'all ain't on nothing, y'all ain't try to play spades. So we end up starting up a spades game. That's when the conversation really got started, and it was up from there. She was talking her little, you know, she was talking her game throughout the game of spades.
So I'm gonna stop you there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start my story. So that particular day, it's 420. I wasn't doing anything. Tati hit me up. She was like, let's pull up. I'm having a 420 party. Cool. Normally, I love my girl Tati, but normally her parties are like one of those parties that's like very chill. Like it's not lit enough. Like it's not enough lit people, or it's like one of those moves like you're just really chilling. It ain't like, it ain't popping like that. But I love my girl. I love her. It's getting better. Her parties are getting better. But this particular day, I was just like, I don't have nothing else to do. Everybody else that I knew was like busy. They wasn't really doing anything. Like everybody had to work. I was off work. So I was like, yeah, I'll pull up. I'll come. So I come. Nobody's really there. Like I'm really just chilling, doing my thing, drinking my drink. She had a chef and stuff, but the chef didn't come until like, I think the party was like at 10, 11. The chef didn't come until like 12 for real. So when the chef came, okay, like the chef came at like 11.
No, the chef got there because we got there at like 7:30. The chef got there.
No, y'all did not get there at no 7:30 because I left at like 12. Like I was not there that long.
Exactly. If you left there at 12, you said the chef
didn't get there until like 11. No, she didn't get there until like 11.
She was there between 10 and 11. Okay.
Yeah, like because y'all pulled up like around
8 to 9.
10:30.
It was like 8 to 9 when we pulled up. It was like 8 or 9 when we pulled up. Because after we pulled up, like 30 minutes to an hour right after was when she pulled up.
Okay, whatever. So it was like the chef pulled up, whatever, cooking the food. I'm like, I'm not, okay. I peeped him first. He wasn't really like peeping me because I guess he was too drunk, he said. But I was peeping him. To be honest, like anytime I've been to Tati parties, Tati house, it's not really a lot of guys there. So, and everybody knows previously I was in like a whole different other relationship, so I wasn't really paying attention and stuff like that. But I really don't care too much for like guys or whatnot. I see him. Our dog is acting crazy. But this particular day, this particular party, he to me was the only fine dude there. Like, so I made it my mission to, you know, talk to him. So his cousin, I didn't know that was his cousin. So I'm thinking like, you pull up with a girl, like honestly, y'all dating, what is y'all doing? I'm not gonna sit up here and say I don't care. I thought it was that. So I told Tati, I whispered in Tati's ear, I was like, can you ask her, like, what are they, like, you know, what could they be or whatever, because I'm trying to talk to him. I'm trying to, you know, see what that's like.
Cause look, he said,
no.
It was the this, cause I heard it. I'm still not catching up, but she said, him? Ew.
But I had to make sure I wasn't trying to, get in between anything, you feel me? So I had to make sure. So I said, let's play spades, and we was playing spades, and like, I kind of like played a little trick on him. So I brought my speaker, and I was like, who want to play a song? And he said he wanted to play a song. So I gave him my phone to play a song, and I was just hoping that he would get the hint to put his number in there.
This is what it was. Because in the midst of playing spades, she had it on her playlist. And she apologized in advance because she was like, I don't know what's going to come up because I put it on shuffle. So don't nobody judge me. And in the midst of it, I said, does this DJ take suggestions? She said, yeah, you want to play a song? And before I could be like, yeah, the dude who rode Skimpy Woods was like, no, let me play one, and snatched her phone out of her hand before anybody could say anything
and
else.
Mind you, I was pissed as hell. Like, I was pissed off because I'm like, bro, you're ruining my game. I'm trying to get bro number. I'm trying to see what he on. I'm trying to see what's going on with him.
He was shooting his shot.
So, like, the Skimpy Wood dude shooting his shot at me. I'm shooting my shot at him. This is how the night's going. And nobody's picking up on what we're doing but
except
his cousin.
She looking at everything transpire like, bro, you know.
She knew we was going to be together.
Yeah, like, how do you not see this? I'm like, you feel me? We finished, when we get off work, mind you, I had a liter of Hennessy. We were halfway through that liter when we went to work. It was a stressful job, I'm not going to lie to you. All I had to do was look at a paper, see what part I had to get, and I would walk into the back of the warehouse, grab your part, and bring it to you. My job wasn't that hard. So when y'all pissed me off as customers, as other staff, fellow coworkers.
Okay, you been off track.
No, I'm not. I would take me a shot. So when we got off, that Hennessy for that next hour and a half before she got that call to go to the party was gone. That gone. So we went to the L because I want you to understand how drunk I really was before I went to this party. We finished the Hennessy. It was a liter. I went and got a 1738 fifth.
Mm-hmm.
She got a fifth of Patron. No, a fifth of Remy. And then like a little pint of another clear tequila. So we was up. Then we come to the party. I took a shot of her Hennessy before we start playing spades. And she took a shot of my 1738. Then once we got to playing spades, she pulled in, because I was like, does the DJ take suggestions? And she was like, yeah.
So when bro snatched my phone, I snatched my phone back.
Yeah.
And I gave my phone to him. And I'm just hoping he gets the hint to put his number in the phone. If we was on that type of time.
Snapchat, Facebook, phone number. I almost put my email in it.
So I'm hoping he put his number in. So he put in a song and he gave me my phone back, and I see he put the number in. So we're texting, like nobody's peeping this but his cousin. Like we're texting back and forth. We're just talking. We're getting to know each other. And like I'm like, so what are you looking for?
In between the texts, we came on to certain subliminals that we got to talking through the table. We're not even partners on spades. Her partner is a different person. Our partner is a different person. And I'm hitting her with it, you feel me?
I was irritated, but...
And she was talking to her, she's like, oh, that's how you coming? All right, watch this. But in subtle ways of like, we saying movie lines to each other, and people looking like, what are y'all talking about? Oh, it's just a movie. You ain't seen that movie? Oh, you're slacking. Like...
So, like, basically, it was like an instant connection. Like, we was just on what we was on. We was in our own little world.
Like...
And like I said, I wasn't looking for nothing serious. He wasn't looking for nothing serious. Like we were just strictly just really met that night.
I was trying to get into my bag.
Like we wasn't.
And somehow, some way, she snatched me out the streets.
I picked him up. I scooped him up. I told him he was gonna love it here.
And I do. I ain't going nowhere. I can't lie to you. I ain't going nowhere. The streets ain't for me if ain't no money involved. You feel me? I'm only out there for the money now. I got a home. So you home wreckers, stay where you are.
So
if you need something, then okay. But that's something, no.
But
you feel me?
That night, you know. I left. I didn't care for the chef. I had made me some chicken Alfredo before I even came to the party. So I already had some food. So I didn't even care for her little lobster mac and cheese. I wasn't feeling it. I was cool. I told him, "What are you doing tonight?" And he said, "What are you trying to do?" Because he had a long day. And I said, "So."
I just got off work. It's payday. This is a free meal. It was free,
So.
I'm in love with Mary Jane. You feel me? Like,
I sent him my address.
I said, "What you on?" She dropped Addie. I said, "Say less." I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a say less moment.
Oh, I gotta take a shot to that.
Go ahead. I'm finna take one with you because right after she left, like we played 3 different spades games.
Cause he thought I was bluffing.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. We played 3 spades games. On that last game was when she was like, "So what you doing when you leave here?" I said, "I ain't had no real plans. What you trying to get into? You feel me? Why?
This is our dog.
What
don't
you on?
Judge how he looks.
Yeah, don't judge my son, folks." So she hit me with the Addy, and I was like, "All right." 20, 30 minutes later, after hitting me with the Addy, we was done with the spades game. She shook. She gone. She like, I look up. She getting her purse ready. You feel me? She putting her phone in her pocket. She giving her hugs and saying her goodbyes and everything. Y'all, hey, where you going? She was like, home. I said, oh.
Respectfully.
Okay. She said, let me know when you on the way. I looked at Cuz and said, you trying to get this to go?
Cause look, he trying to see if I'm bluffing or not. Like,
so I played it out for like a good 45 minutes. Shorty ended up being done with cooking. The little chef, she went crazy. Had some little lobster mac and cheese and whatnot. It was a nice meal. I should have got a to-go plate. I be thinking back like, man, the chicken wings low key was fire after waiting up because I hadn't ate all day. You did. Anyway, every day. You feel me? That's the home cooked meal. You see a snack, I get the meals. Ka-ching, I hit the jackpot. But end up dropping Cuz off. It pull up on her. I pull up, right? So I'm calling. I'm
I was only sleeping 10 minutes because I woke up and I called him back and I said, "Oh, you outside?"
2 missed calls, 1 missed text, but she called back and was like, "Hello? You outside?" I was like, "Yeah."
Sent him the code to get into my apartment.
Send me the code. I walk up, you feel me? I walk in. Look, has anybody ever seen Baby Boy? I'm sure you have. So y'all remember how when Shorty first opened the door and he walked in and she was in her robe? It was not before she pushed him on the couch and all of that. Just how he walked in and she sashaying through the crib in her robe and whatnot. That was the vibe it was giving her. So I sat down at her kitchen table under the, like the, no, don't do this act. You feel me? I sat down at her table. And then she walked up. She was like, "You want another shot?" I was like, "You feel me? Yeah, why not? You feel like, of course. You want one?" Because my bottle was about like, I was like, it was like right here. Down at the bottom. But I'm like, "You want another?" And she was like, "No, I'm okay." I'm like, "All right, bet." Hit that. I'm like, I had the bottle, you feel me? I sit that back down. I look up. I'm like, you gonna show me what your room look like?
Instantly.
Walked in the room. Look, this is why I say that scene again. This is the baby boy scene where she walked next to her fireplace and she dropped her robe before she walked up on him. Look, she walked in front of her bedroom door and looked back at me and said, "Look, your mama need to know she raised a freak." So, you know, being the respectable gentleman I am, I'm not gonna turn down a challenge. And 12 months later, you see us still sitting here today, don't you? We both handled our business, didn't we? You know what I mean? Like, popcorn player. You understand what I'm telling you? Listen, the key is just be real, be 100.
Yeah, and when I tell you after that, like, we was sneaky linking. But after that, like, we was together every day. He was staying at my house.
It
he had
went
his
from
own
sneaky
place.
links to, look, if I catch you linking with anybody else in 2 weeks, 2 weeks for real. It was that day, but 2 weeks was when we both broke through. It was like, all right, look, so what you got going on? Because this ain't how I planned my summer. I was like, my birthday is next month. This isn't how I planned my summer.
His birthday is July 7th, and my birthday is October 7th.
It was inevitable.
Yeah. He told me he loved me first.
And?
He loves it here.
I surely TF do.
Y'all, and now a year later, we live together. We have our dog, Zeus.
I got a stepson, you feel me? He was there when I came in, and he's loved me every day. Like I've been there since the first day.
And my stepmama to his
I ain't gonna
kids.
keep y'all. It's 420, yo. Turn up.
Turn up for good.
No.
So,
it's probably 421 now, but we're recording this video on 420.
Woo! But yeah.
Yeah, you see it. We don't want to disrespect.
So yeah, that's how we met. And we've been together ever since. Like, literally since 420 of 2022, we've been together every day since.
She woke me up the next morning because my alarm went off. She was off. She didn't even have to go to work, but went anyway.
You gonna tell them why you love me?
Hmm?
You gonna tell them why you love me?
No, they're gonna find out on our wedding blog. Woo!
You're a clown. Okay.
Bozo.
But anyways, that's the video. So we ain't never gonna end. This is my man. Like I told y'all.
You feel me?
We gonna have a couple channels.
Like,
and
comment, subscribe.
We should do a couple channel. We're gonna have like a couple social and stuff like that. We gonna do like nice things like that.
Subscribe.
So y'all can see. Honestly, y'all, we're actually pretty funny together. Y'all, this might be
we're funny. We're funny individually, but together.
Stop
Oh
it!
my God!
Stop it!
We're
Stop
gonna
it!
have you in stitches.
In tears. Stop playing! Stop playing! But like you said, like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure y'all give this video a
Come
thumbs up.
back. Hey, come back.